Today's question is, should we always keep our word? Like, the past, not long time ago, our word as men was actually very important. It was all it took to sign a deal. You just had to give a handshake and that was it. But nowadays, a man's word has actually lost a lot of its value. I think we need like things like contracts and bullshit things like that to keep our word, when in reality all it would actually take is our word. And the thing is that we both know how it feels like when we don't keep our word, when we lie to someone. We feel like dirty, like guilty, feeling that we didn't do the thing that we actually wanted to do, the right thing. Like we feel heavy. On the other hand, we also both know how it feels like when we keep our word and say the truth, even when it doesn't benefit us, even when other people might get upset of it. We feel like clean. Our consciousness is like clean. Is we feel at peace with ourselves, knowing that we did the right thing. And becoming a man of my word, to be very honest, really changed my life, bro. Really changed my life. But I still think that there is one specific situation in which breaking my word is actually a wiser choice as a man in general. And that is what I will be sharing with you in this video. And you have to know that my journey towards becoming a man of my word started as a little liar, As a little kid, I was always lying. I would lie about the fact that I washed my hands because I was too lazy to go back to the bathroom and wash my hands with soap. And I actually brought this lying habit with me actually quite recent times. And the thing is that I actually didn't like it because I knew that I didn't want to lie. Like every single time that I lied to someone, even when it was like uncomfortable to say the truth, even when other people told me, I did the right thing to lie, I always felt kind of like an inner itching feeling eating me from inside, burning inside. I felt like dirty. I felt like I did the wrong thing. And so, to be very honest, the last few years I worked quite a lot on becoming a man of my word, and I worked on it, so that I actually managed to achieve it. But not only achieve it, telling the truth actually had become quite of like an obsession. Like I would never want to break my word. It had actually literally become quite of like an obsession. And to be very honest, in 99% of cases, it always served me. But there is one specific situation, one specific case in which I think that we should not keep our word as men. And I would be really interested to know what you think about it. So later on, let me know in the comments down below. And I think that this specific situation, this specific case in which it is actually better as a man to break our word, is when to keep our word, to say the truth, actually means to break a higher value of ours. And so I think that we should always choose based on the priority of our values. And so obviously, if keeping your word and honesty is your highest value, you should always say the truth. But if for you, just like for me, it's not the highest value, it's still high on the ladder, but not the highest one, I think that we should prioritize the higher values of ours rather than keeping our word. And that is very simply because I realized that every single time that I kept my word, but at the same time broke a higher value that I had, every single time I did that, yeah, I said the truth, yeah, I kept my word, but I still felt that I did the wrong thing, very simply. And that's, I think, inevitable because the other thing was more important for me. That is the only case in which I think that we should break our word. In every other case, bro, keeping my word and being a man of my word always served me, bro. Always served me, bro. Doesn't matter what other people thought of me. It doesn't matter if I upset at other people. It doesn't matter if literally it didn't benefit me to say the truth and to keep my word. I always felt amazing. Like, for example, just an example, just last week I was at school, I missed the first 2 hours. I get out of school and the teacher that I had actually at the first 2 hours came to me really angry and asked me, why weren't you at school? And I said, good morning, teacher. How you doing, right? I was at home and then I came to school, and that was the truth, right? I was at home, but I could have said, I was at the doctor, I didn't feel very well, the other thing. And all my classmates who were around me, they all told me as soon as the teacher went away, obviously, why did you say the truth? Like, you could have literally told her a lie and she would have never found out, and you would have avoided her being upset at you now. And I just knew that that was not an option for me, bro. That was not an option for me. I didn't care. I had so much of a big smile on my face knowing that I did the right thing, even though my teacher now is probably upset at me. I don't know. I don't care. I said the truth and my conscience is clean. That is, I think, the best thing that keeping your word will actually give you. And the best thing that not keeping your word in that specific situation where there is a higher value clashing against keeping your word will give you is that you will feel again that you did the right thing. Even when you didn't keep your word, you will not feel that feeling of inner dirtiness, of heaviness, of feeling that you didn't do the right thing. You will know that you did the right one. And that is, I think, the best feeling in this world. Knowing that you did the right thing. That is like an amazing feeling, bro. Anyways, I really hope that this video helped you out to keep your word and to not keep it in the one right situation. As I said, I would really be interested to know what you think about it, so let me know in the comments down below. And now we get to this week's quote, which says that knowledge is not power, like everyone tells us. Knowledge is actually potential power, which when backed by action becomes power. So be wiser than I have been for a very long time. Don't waste your time watching YouTube videos like this one if you don't implement, because you will have just wasted your time. That's not power, that's just mental procrastination. Anyways, implementing will prevent you from that and will actually make you improve. So that is what I hope that you will do. Anyways, I wish you all the best and see you in the next video.